In the quiet village of Yumura, where family is sacred and secrets are buried deep, a young bride discovers that danger doesn't always come from outside. Sometimes it wears the mask of love and lives right under your roof. This is the story of Ifunanya, a kind-hearted woman whose only mistake was marrying into a family haunted by pride, bitterness, and a silent vow for revenge. The sun rose slowly over Yumura, its golden fingers brushing the red earth compound of the Nwoke family. Ifunanya, barely 22, stepped out wearing a faded wrapper tied above her small, growing belly. 2 months pregnant, 2 months married, 2 months living under the same roof with a woman who barely spoke to her. Her mother-in-law, Mama Chinyere, sat on her bamboo chair, staring into space like a silent queen. The villagers revered her. They called her Mama Nwoke, strong, wise, and powerful. But behind her strength was a heart that had never healed from the loss of her husband, and the shame she believed Ifunanya's family caused her years ago. "Mama, I've swept the compound," Ifunanya said gently, hoping for a smile. Instead, she got a glance, and a long, loud oomph. When Ifunanya told Chigazi later, he smiled tiredly. "Mama will warm up to you with time." But Ifunanya wasn't sure she had that time. It began with dizziness, then constant vomiting, pounding headaches, weakness that left her crawling on the floor. "Mama," she whispered one morning, barely able to move. "Please help me. Call Chigazi." Mama Chinyere stared coldly. This is how women behave when they don't come from strong stock. Weakness, complaining. "You think pregnancy is sickness." She turned and left. Ifunanya sobbed silently, the cold tiles pressing against her burning skin. Something wasn't right. This wasn't just pregnancy sickness. It felt like death itself was pulling her inside. The next morning, Mama Chinyere appeared with a steaming cup. "Hey, this is from my late husband's medicine book. It will help the baby grow strong." Desperate for relief, Ifunanya drank it. The bitterness burned her tongue, and a strange sensation rushed through her chest. But within minutes, her nausea lessened. Her body relaxed. The next day she begged for more. Mama smirked and prepared it again. For 2 weeks, Ifunanya drank the tea daily. But with each cup something else started changing. She began bleeding lightly. Her sleep was filled with nightmares. And the baby stopped kicking. One afternoon, as Ifunanya limped to the backyard, she overheard Mama Chinyere on the phone behind the wall. "Yes, he takes it daily. Like I said, she won't make it to the 7th month. That child will not survive. I swore it. Let her mother feel what I felt." Ifunanya froze. Let her mother feel what? What had her own mother done? She ran back inside, locked the door, and cried all night. When Chigazi returned, she tried to tell him, but he dismissed it. "Mama would never say that." "You didn't hear what I heard," she screamed. He rubbed his temples. "You're stressed, love. Let's not jump to conclusions." The divide between them grew that night, and Mama Chinyere knew it. 2 days later, Ifunanya's childhood friend Amaka came visiting from the city. As soon as she saw her, Amaka gasped. "You look like you've been poisoned." Ifunanya broke down. She told her everything, the tea, the bleeding, the phone call. Amaka took one of the tea bags, wrapped it in nylon, and took it to a herbalist in Owerri. The results came back in 2 days. The tea contained traces of nchegbu, dangerous herb known to induce miscarriages if taken regularly. Amaka's voice trembled as she held her friend. "She's trying to kill your baby." Ifunanya confronted Mama Chinyere that night. "You poisoned me. Why, Mama? Why?" Mama looked up from her mortar and laughed bitterly. "Your mother humiliated me 20 years ago. Stood in front of the entire village and called me a witch because I couldn't bear more children. I lost my honor that day. When Chigazi brought you home, I knew God had finally given me a chance to return the pain. If you hate my mother, face her. Not an innocent child." Mama Chinyere's eyes darkened. "That child is from your womb. That is enough." She raised her pestle in anger, but Ifunanya ran. ran out into the dark barefoot, with nothing but her wrapper and a baby clinging to life inside her. She collapsed on the doorstep of her aunt in Bidi. That night, the bleeding worsened. They rushed her to a mission clinic. The doctor said she had lost so much blood, and the baby's heartbeat was faint. "You were lucky," he said. "Whatever she was giving you was slowly killing the fetus." Ifunanya stayed in the clinic for 1 month. She refused to return home. When her mother heard everything, she arrived the next day with village elders. For the first time, Ifunanya saw her mother cry. "I should have told you, that woman hated us," she said. "But I never imagined this." The council summoned Mama Chinyere. Under questioning, she stood with pride. "Yes, I did it. Her mother destroyed my life. I destroyed her child's joy. Call it balance." The elders were furious. "You could have killed your own grandchild," the oldest shouted. "That child was born of a snake. It was better it never lived." She was disgraced and banished for 6 months from the family compound. Chigazi, now ashamed and broken, went to see his wife. "You were right. I should have listened. I failed you," he cried. Ifunanya looked away. "The baby survived because of my God, not you." 7 months later, under a sky heavy with rain, Ifunanya gave birth to a baby girl. Strong, crying, beautiful. She named her Chidinma. God is good. She didn't invite Mama Chinyere. She moved with her baby to a wherry, started baking small chops for parties. Her business grew. Peace returned. When Chigazi begged her to return, she said, "If your mother ever comes near me or this child again, I will leave forever." He agreed, and they began to rebuild, slowly, gently, honestly. When her banishment ended, Mama returned to the village. Her shop had burned down mysteriously. Her goats stopped producing. Her health failed. She came one day unannounced to a wherry, frail, weak, and crying. "My pride destroyed me. I am ready to die. But let me just see her face." Ifunanya looked at her daughter, now crawling and laughing, and said, "She is not yours. She belongs to God. Forgive you. But I will never trust you again." Mama Chinyere cried and left. Today, Ifunanya speaks at churches and women's groups across the East. She tells them, wickedness can wear the face of family, but a mother must always choose her child, even if it means walking through fire alone. She raises Chidinma with strength, with faith, with love, because she knows what it took to bring her into this world. And she will never forget. This is the Gracious Voice. Microphone, subscribe, like, and comment if this story moved you. God bless you. Bye bye.